14A-1. Red writing utensil should be, you have like 2 minutes to get one, so here we go. Number 1, answer is 0.6.
What if you're on 0.60?
That's fine.
Okay, good.
If you had 0.6, that's fine too. Number 2, 0.005. If you had a 0.005, that's fine. I'm not going to read off the leading 0 before the decimal, unless it's absolutely necessary. Number 3, 0.485. Number 4, 0.001. Number 5, okay, sound effects are not necessary. Number 5, 0.003. Number 6, that's enough. Number 6, 0.37. Writing these down. Number 7, 0.004. Number 8, 5.122. Number 9, 0.54. And number 10, 0.44. And it repeats. 1 through 10. Moving on, number 11. Write each as a percent. I'll accept it as a fraction or a decimal. 1 over 100% or 0.01%. Either one is fine. For number 11. 0.01% is probably the most common, but you could have 1 over 100% if you want. Number 12, 86%. Number 13, 0.61%. You could also have 61 over 100%. Number 14, 3%. Number 15, 10%. Not 1, but 10. Number 16, 11.3%. Or you could have 11 and 3/10%. 11.3 is better. Number 17, 40%. 40%. Number 18, 74.4%. Number 19, 0.46%. 0.46%. And number 20, 49.5%. And it repeats 11 through 20. All right, good. Number 21, write as a reduced fraction. Number 21, 11 over 2. Number 22, 1/2. Number 23, 223 over 25. Number 24, 13 over 5. 25, 1 over 4. 26, let's focus on this, please, everybody. I'm waiting. 26 should be, hang on a second, 439 over 50. 27, 26 over 5. 28, 1 over 250. 1 over 250. 29, 24 over 25. And number 30, 77 over 125. And he repeats 21 through 30. Don't whisper or get off track, please. Pretty good? 31. Fully reduced fraction. 1 over 125 is number 31. 1 over 125. Number 32 is 1 over 3. If you had 3 over 9, that's correct. We need to reduce. Number 33, 13 over 33. 34, 2 over 5. Some of these are repeating and some of them are not, so you gotta make the difference. 35 should be 19 over 25. 36 should be 7 over 9. 37 should be 469 over 1,000. That does not reduce. 38 should be 14 over 33. If you had 42 over 99, that's right, but it has to reduce. 39 39 should be 3/5. And number 40 should be 28 over 99. Yeah,
Can you repeat 38?
38. Yeah, 14 over 33. Any other repeats up to number 40? Yeah,
Can you repeat 37?
37. 469 over 1,000. Any others? 31 to 40. All right, moving on. Number 41. Give a decimal. 0.2 or just 0.2. 42.5. 43.9. 44, 7.25. 45.3. Any repeats? Yeah.
What answer is 44?
44 was 7.25. Look at this. All right, number 46. 10 over 33. 47. 7 over 9. 48. 45 over 8. 49. 4 over 5. And number 50. 93 over 100. Yeah.
What,
46
46?
was 10 over 33. Any other repeats on the whole thing? Alrighty. Questions? Ideas you want to see dissected? Any of those you did not get right and don't know why? Now's a good time to ask.
I got all of them right,
Well, good.
except for the rap.
So if there are any that you would not be confident taking in a test, now's the time to ask. Yeah, good.
Can you do number 28?
28, yeah. Yeah, 0.4%. In order to switch 0.4% to a fraction, I will move people
Yeah.
if you're listening to me. If you can't stay quiet where you are. In order to go to a fraction, there's a couple ways to do this. If you want to go directly to a fraction, can somebody tell me what percent means? Go.
Half of 100.
Not half of 100, but
100.
it's a math operation.
Oh, I don't know.
Go, Brennan.
Oh, divided by.
Divided by 100. So you can do this, 0.4 divided by 100. There's just one problem. They don't allow decimals inside fractions. Is there a cure for that?
What? Yes,
I mean, this is correct, but it's not in the right form.
I know.
Go.
Wait, why don't you just do 4 over 10?
Well, I can.
Why?
This is 4 over 10 if there weren't a percent.
Oh. So
There is a
then
percent, but over 100.
You move the decimal.
How far?
1,
Which way?
right,
As long as you do it too?
both sides.
Correct. What does this become?
1,000.
This is now 4 over 1,000, which is correct, but that reduces. What number goes into top and bottom, Brendan?
2 or 4.
Which one's best?
4 is
4. How many 4s are on top?
4.
1.
I mean, 1. I'm
1.
sorry, I'm sorry.
I know what you meant.
Oh my gosh.
How many times does 4 go into 1,000?
4 times.
Oh.
125 times.
That'll be 8.
And, 5, no.
Take $10, break it into 4 parts. How much does each person get?
2.5.
Got it. 250.
Good job.
That's your answer.
It's okay.
1 over 250. Does it make sense? Number 20, I forgot which one that was. 28? Oh, I need to plug in my power source. Give me a second. My computer's about to die. So sad. Give me a second. Sorry people watching at home, this is really boring. I think this seating arrangement is not working.
No, it's, I know.
I think it's not working. Tell you what, John, if you do so kind of move to the end there.
Wait, on the end?
Yeah.
By Rosie.
Temporarily, this is for today. And all the way to the end. We'll see what happens later. I reserve the right to make it permanent.
What? Oh, well,
Next. Any other questions? Going once. If there are no other questions, I assume these are all fair game on a test. Going twice. All right, take out your notes, please. Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd. Yes, sorry, other worksheets. My fault. Take out, please, 14E-3, the one on rational, irrational. Let me read out some answers there. A little faster, please. Number 1, rational. Explain your answer. It's a fraction of integers. It's a fraction of round numbers. Number 2, irrational. There's 2 reasons for that. Number 1, if you type it into a calculator, the decimal is a disaster. It goes forever and doesn't repeat. But any square root of a non-nice number is always irrational, guaranteed. Any square root of anything that's not a perfect square, I guarantee you it'll be irrational. That's one of the easiest ways to get an irrational number. But number 3, the number 5 is rational, because you can write it as 5/1. Number 4 is rational. The decimal ends. You can also write it as 6/100 or 3/50. Yeah, go ahead. Question.
Were the first 2 irrational?
The first is rational and the second is irrational. First is rational because there's a round number on top, round number on the bottom. And the decimal will repeat. It's a horrible repeating decimal. It takes 6 digits to repeat, but it does repeat. Yeah.
What's the reason for number 2? Why it's
The square root of any number that's not perfect square, guaranteed irrational. Like the square root of 9, that's nice. Square root of 8, nope. Square root of 7, nope. Square root of 4, nice. Etc. Okay. Number 5, pi is irrational. The decimal doesn't repeat and it doesn't end. Number 6, that's rational. You notice why?
because it repeats.
Yeah. 4598, 4598, 4598. It's repeating every 4 decimal places. Yeah, so that's rational. Whoa. Questions about? Yeah, go.
So repeating things are rational?
Yeah, repeating or ending decimals are rational. Basically, if you can predict where the decimal's going, it's rational. So if somebody said, hey, can you predict the 100th decimal place? With a little bit of math, you could predict the one from number 6. Like if it repeats every 4, it's either going to be 4, 5, 9, or 8. And then you can probably figure out which one it is, but even if you had to count it out. But with pi, no way of knowing without actually calculating it out. And if somebody said, what's the 500,000th place of pi? Without a computer, no way to know. But the other one's pretty easy to find. Number 7, what's a reduced fraction for number 7? 1/9. Number 8, 31/99. Number 9, if anybody had 3,000/9999, that's true. You have to reduce to 1,000/3333. Number 10 is not repeating, so you just do regular rules. 65/1000, which reduces to 13/200. Any repeats up to number 10? All right, number 11. It's 81/200. There was 405/1000 to reduce. Number 12, 5/9, repeating decimal. Number 13, it's 64/100, but that reduces to 16/25. Number 14 was 15/99, but that does reduce to 5/33. Number 15 is 848/1000, but that reduces to 106 over 125. Number 16 is 4 over 9. Number 17, it started as 51 over 99, but that reduces to 17 over 33. Number 18 started as 296 over 999, but that reduces all the way down to 8 over 27. Any repeats on that? No pun intended. Yeah.
What's 14 and
14 was 5 over 33. And which one?
18?
18. 18 was 8 over 27. Any other repeats? Yeah.
What do you divide it by for 18?
For 18? Oh, it's 296 over 999. And, good question. I just divided it by, I divided it by 2 a bunch of times. And then I think I divided it by, I forgot.
Well, it would be 3 first.
Let me check. I'm gonna cheat here for a second. She's wondering like how much, what do you reduce it by in number 18? So 296. Ultimately, 37. That's a pretty horrible thing to reduce it by. And I will not do that to you on the test. 37 is a pretty obnoxious number to reduce it by. But yeah, there it is. Number 19, it's 2/3. The best way to do these actually is to convert them to decimals first. Number 20, 39 over 40. Number 21, 69 over 125. Number 22, 5 over 11. You had 45 over 99, that's correct, but that's reduced. 23, 5 over 8. 24, 46 over 99. 25, 8 over 9. Yeah, the trick on these is move the decimal to the left 2 and then try and convert it. You'll usually find a much easier decimal. 26 should be 463 over 2,000. If anybody had 2315 over 10,000, that's correct. Just have to reduce it by 5. 27, 1 over 8. 28, 13 over 33. 29 is 16 over 33. And number 30 was pretty obnoxious if you didn't know the trick. It was 50 over 999. Any repeats? Questions? Any of those you want to see worked? Now's a good time to ask. Brennan?
I'll start on this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can you repeat 20,
2-0?
23, and 26?
Yeah, 20 is 39 over 40. Ooh. 23 is 5 over 8. And I forget, what was the other one? 24 is 46 over 99. Any others? Any other repeats? Questions? Go.
Can you repeat 26?
26, 463 over 2,000. Okay. No questions on this? Are you serious? Yeah.
No, mine
Okay.
not.
I have a question.
Yeah, go.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Yeah, hurry back.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, sure.
Can you do 23 or 26?
26. 23.15%. Yeah. Oh, whoops. 23.15%. Again, trying to do it from a percent is kind of tough. I switched it to a decimal, 0.2315. Now, this is the 10,000th place. So I know this is gonna be 2315 over 10,000. So if you put that on a test, I'll give you at least half credit. That's true, but you do have to reduce it. Both of these have 5 going into them, so how many times is 5 into 2315? Let's find out. 5 goes into 24 times, with 3 left over. 5 goes into 36 times, with 1 left over. 5 goes into 15, so it's 463. And then the 5 goes into this 2,000. I think that's it. Yep. Any others you want to see? Now is a very good time to ask. Going once. Going twice. Alrighty. I'll assume that they'd be fair game to put on a test then. Dig out your notes, please. It's going to be very brief notes because it's mostly stuff you already know. It's going to be in the book as such. We're looking at homework. Let me see. I think it is, we skipped 14A. We're going to go straight to 14B as in Baker. So if you have your homework guide sheet out, just put a line through 14A. The worksheet took the place of that. 14B was nice. 14B-2 or whatever it was. No, it was 14E- whatever.
So what are we going to?
So we're going to 14B as in Baker. So it's page 570. Oh well, actually no, it's page. Wow, the page number is from another book version. Do me a favor. Can everybody take out their homework guide sheets if you have them? Does anybody not have homework guide sheets? Okay. I will grab those for you soon. Just write these down on a piece of paper. 14B, I'll just give you the page. 14B starts on page 676. Let me write this down myself. So 14A, just line out. So we're not going to do that one. 14B, page 676. 14C, while I'm at it, starts on page 684. Hang on, let me double check. 682. 14D starts on page 689. And 14E starts on something. Page 695. And if anybody wants to do the extra credit, it's at the end of chapter 14. So whichever the review section is, yeah.
Wait, we like end up skipping 14E because we did the worksheet 14E.
Good point. Yes, 14E is going to be, well, today's Monday, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we are skipping 14E. That is correct. Yes. So just B, C, and D, page 676, 682, 689. That make sense? We're on page 676. The only thing they have that we have not done is drawing numbers on a number line. Let me just give you a quick example of that. So draw on a number line the following. 0.3, 1/3, radical 10, let me see, 32%, and let me see if I can find it, 2/7. Now the thing about putting these on a number line is that you have to know which one's bigger, which one's smaller. This, not only will I allow a calculator, I encourage it. There is a way to do this without a calculator, it's a little more challenging. But how do you tell which one's bigger and which one's smaller? You have to convert them all to the same form. It doesn't really matter what form, but historically speaking, decimals are easiest. Again, there are other ways to do it. The first one's easy, it's decimal already, 0.3. Can anybody tell me what the next one is as a decimal, just by looking at it? 1/3. What decimal will that give you? Go, Brent.
2.33 repeating.
Yeah, it's 0.3 repeating. 0.3333, blah, 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 blah. Comma. Radical 10, that's a little more challenging. That's one I would use you grabbing a calculator and slamming it in, which I'm going to do right now. Whoa, I got the right number. Hang on a second. What'd you get? Give me 4 decimal places. Actually, Mary, you got it?
3.1622.
3.1622, correct. You usually don't have to go bananas with the, this keeps going. Blah, blah, blah. Comma. What's 32% as a decimal? Me, Jeffrey. What's the trick to going from percent to decimal? 0.32, good. You move the decimal over 2 to the left. And then 2/7. Go, Brent.
0.29.
Yeah, well, give me 4 decimal places just for giggles.
Well, my calculator is pressing it only give 2 spot bobs.
I should be able to fix that. But for, is that a graphing calculator?
No, it's
Oh, okay.
just a calculator.
It's like,
It's
It's-
from the
it's a perfectly good
1790s.
calculator.
No, 1980 prototype
It's a
calculator.
TI. okay, hang on a second. So where's the on button? I didn't reach, I didn't be a doofus here. There should be a mode key somewhere. People listening at home, sorry, just pretend this is a commercial. Click like and subscribe.
State Farm Insurance.
Yeah.
I have 2857, not 29.
2857, yeah, his calculator rounds to the point. What do you like mode key?
Mine probably doesn't have one. Yeah,
Pretty much everyone has a mode key. I can look it up.
Wait, so since you're talking,
Yeah,
when
which one?
putting them on the number line, do you put them in the form that they were originally in?
Oh, good question. When you put them on the number line, yeah, I'll have to look that one up. But this is 0.2857. You put them in the form they're originally in, but look at the decimals as to where.
Okay.
That makes sense? So which one would come first? Go.
Wait, like the farthest to the left or something?
Yeah, so which one would that be? Which of the numbers? Go.
2857.
And where did that come from?
Where did it come from?
What number was that originally?
Oh, 2/7.
2/7. So label it as 2/7. By the way, you do not have to put 0 anywhere if you don't want to. And you don't even have to like mathematically space the things perfectly. Here's actually what I would do. I'm just gonna do this. It's not the most artistic thing in the world, but as long as you label it, it's legal. I mean, don't go crazy, you know. I saw somebody try this on it was a previous school. They tried to, I said if you label it, it's legal. So here's a place where this would work. So 1, 100, and 101. That looks goofy, but it's legal. I said, what are the 99 spaces? There's this teeny thing and then 1 space is here. Are you nuts? So, well, no, I labeled it. It's legal. And then this person decided on a test to, this is not a good way to do it. No. There's a serious problem with us. They just went backwards. This does have to be before positive 1. So, okay, so, that makes sense? So don't violate the laws of math. Just feel like this is basically zoomed in. There's nothing wrong with that, like a magnifying glass over this. But there's no logical way you can do that except just going insane.
labels.
Unless you're going in circle. So, make sure you put them in order. So the first one is 2 over 7. Checked off. What's the next one? What's the next smallest? Look at the decimals. All right. I got this one. What's the next smallest?
3.16.
Yeah. Do you notice that 3.16 is smaller than 0.32?
Oh, wait, what?
Actually, a matter of fact,
So-
did you catch something?
Whoops. Yeah, I didn't see that.
That's way big. Nice try. So what's the next smallest?
0.3.
0.3, because it's really 0.3 what? 0. Nice. 0.30, and that came from what?
0.3.
0.3. Good. Keep going. Mary, get the next one. I got this one.
32%.
Yeah, 32%. The 0.32 is next. Okay. And try this next. Yes, the 0.3 repeating for 1/3. And then finally, the thing that tried to butt in line, the radical 10, which is actually way, 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 way over here, if you drew it accurately.
Mr. Rocco,
To
isn't
scale.
it supposed to be 32% instead of 0.3?
Ah, you're right. Bad me. Does that make sense? You feeling okay on that? All right. You don't have a huge amount of time, but it's actually a pretty quick assignment. So you have the last, I'm actually gonna give you a little bit of time tomorrow as well in class to work on this, because I wanted to give you at least 15 minutes. That work? So take the last 5 minutes, start pounding away. I'll give you up to 15 minutes tomorrow. If you finish it homework, great. If you don't, you'll have 15 extra minutes. Do be prepared to work on something quietly. I need a quick run downstairs and get some, or no, I did already. Anybody else need an answer key, homework guide sheet? You need them? Okay. Let me grab some extras. I printed some extras just in case.
I need one too.
Okay, 1, 2, okay. We're back. It's still going, isn't it? Okay. Those of you listening at home, thank you for your patience. This is my hand waving goodbye. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.